transaction phase. And how much, now you see how this and this, as you reflect back on our cultural integration exercise yesterday, the controls, remember the 3 different methods of cultural integration: interdependence, authority, and how those decisions and these decisions really are sometimes in odds with each other. And it's a really healthy thing to do that as you're evaluating these companies. You're now thinking way ahead, and you're thinking like serial acquirers, okay? Like the big guys. They're debating these issues simultaneously, and that's a really healthy thing to do. Okay? So what I hope y'all will do is, I mean, you've got the blueprint now to value a company. You've got the blueprint for the overall process for M&A. What this should do is help perfect, these 2 days are intended to help perfect how you go through the process from planning all the way through integration. As you all know, this is very complicated, right? And this is a complicated process. You can't simplify it. It doesn't warrant that. So we believe at Watermark that one of the best things we can do to make you better at what you do is we need to help you along the way, not just work with you in the transaction, but help you in how you're preparing, how you're integrating, because that's how you're really going to do a great job at M&A and help your companies grow through M&A is perfect all of these steps. And it's a big investment to do this right. And but you're making a great step towards learning the blueprints. The way you perfect it is you step in and start creating action. The Charlotte company I mentioned yesterday, after the master class, what they went back and decided to do is, okay, they went into preparation steps and they decided how to perfect their steps. And they're now at the approach phase, and they're really doing a great job of that. They don't have a live deal yet, but they're working towards it. And they're thinking very methodically about how to make those approaches. And I say hats off to the CEO. I mean, they're stepping into the unknown, but they're using a blueprint that works. And when they get to the transaction phase, they're going to debate these things, and it's going to be a healthy debate between valuation and synergies. So I hope you are pleased with having a blueprint now that probably didn't even exist before this class to the extent it does now. Tomorrow, and unfortunately David, I got a text message, David got bumped from his plane in Atlanta, and he doesn't get here till 6. So he's hoping to make it, if the cocktail hour is still going on when he gets here, he's going to be here, but it's going to be after probably 6:45 when he gets here. Takeaways. Those are my takeaways for you. What takeaways do you all have today? Stepping back from the details, what now do you know about valuation that you didn't know before?
I've never seen the synergies done in 7 different operates.
Okay. Did you use the whack of the target?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the terminal growth factor issue, always play around with
The perpetuity approach?
Yeah. Not that way.
You just say 0 or 1 or 2%, but not calculated.
And also, remember the multiples approach to calculating terminal value. What else? How about synergies?
I think, to me, one of the things that you've shown is, a lot of the elements of a acquisition that maybe someone would just kind of pull out of the air, you can actually monetize and put a metric to them. which I wouldn't have expected that.
These are you've learned disciplines, and you can take them all in, you can take some of them in. Those are your decisions to make. Which disciplines do you want to apply to you? And I think taking these disciplines and putting them to use as you start to move into preparation and transaction, as you do deals, these things are going to become more common to you.
So I think yesterday, some of us were questioning you when you were talking about the size of the deal team, right? Growing that deal team. But when you get into synergies, it begins to make a lot more sense because the people at the top of the organization can estimate the value of those synergies, but it's people on the front lines that are actually going to get the return on investment for those synergies.
Making it happen.
Right.
Yeah.
So getting people engaged earlier, I think you're right. That's a really good thing to see.
Great. Well, I hope you all have learned a lot today, and now you have this to take with you. I want to remind you that anybody who wants pages from yesterday, if you wrote down the page number or even the concept, I will send you those slides by email. And you all have my email address. I haven't handed out my, so let me give you my email address. It is hrogers, no D, R-O-G-E-R-S, at watermarkadvisors.com, ORS.com. I'm happy to send any of those slides from yesterday to you. And we're wrapping up. So we have a survey in the back about today, and we really want you to fill that out and give us your thoughts. And we always appreciate that. We always want to make these experiences better. And some of you yesterday filled out that you weren't interested in talking to Watermark as a result. If you did that, I didn't get anybody's name. So if you'll fill out that page again, just sign your name and check that part of the page again so I know who you are, because I don't want to just blindly call you, although I will for an autistic. But let me go check and see if you consulting. Here.
So we do evaluation, do our evaluation.
Yeah, we do straight valuations. I know Dave will do
Not a whole,
consulting.
not a whole.
Yeah, no, just like a standalone valuation. We do that.
Yeah. Or look at a company and consult and say, okay, here's maybe not a full evaluate or but some consulting on how to go about approaching.
Yeah, I mean, we do lists, we help with approaches, we do all that. Yeah.
What's that? Joe, are you in tomorrow? Okay, but is our man not here?
Yeah, he's here, but he's going to be in the class. He's not going to be teaching.
Okay. Who's the one flying in sick?
It's David.
Oh.
So I see the bar is there. I don't see the bartender, but there is a bartender. If y'all, when you're finished, if y'all can give me your surveys.